Hello and welcome to the audio newsletter for the 8th of July 2026, presented by myself, Mika, and Felicity. This newsletter's executive message was from NatRoad Chair Paul Fellows.
As we begin our new financial year, many of us are taking stock, closing off accounts, reviewing new wage rates and superannuation obligations, and reflecting on the year in business. The past financial year brought unexpected challenges, and for many operators, the impacts of the fuel crisis and uncertainty around fuel costs are still being felt. Amid these pressures, it's important to take time to recognize the people who keep your business moving, the drivers, operators, support staff, and young people who go above and beyond every day. This could be as simple as thanking your team or rewarding a job well done. For those who deserve wider recognition, consider nominating them for a NatRoad Award. Nominations are now open for the 2026 NatRoad Awards, sponsored by NTI. If you know a NatRoad member, a mate, or someone in your workplace who deserves to be acknowledged, I encourage you to submit a nomination through the link in the newsletter. The NatRoad Awards will be presented at the Industry Gala Dinner during NatRoad Connect 26 at the Star Gold Coast on the 5th and 6th of November. You can find out more and register for NatRoad Connect 26 using the link in the newsletter. I look forward to seeing you there.
More than 4,000 truck drivers have now completed NatRoad and St. John Ambulance's free online truckie first aid training, a significant milestone in building a safer and more prepared road transport industry. Designed for heavy vehicle drivers, the training equips you with practical, life-saving skills to respond confidently to an emergency until professional help arrives. Available online and in multiple languages, Truckee First Aid continues to help drivers across Australia gain the knowledge and confidence to make a difference when it matters most. Check out the free 30-minute training through the link in the newsletter.
Do you have to give your drivers an RDO? Can RDOs be banked or paid out? What happens if an RDO falls on a public holiday? RDO rules can be confusing, especially when different awards apply to different members of your business. Our latest RDO fact sheet, which you can access through the newsletter, explains the key rules under the Road Transport and Distribution Award 2020 and the Road Transport Long Distance Operations Award 2020, including practical options for employers. If you employ drivers, take a few minutes to read the fact sheet and make sure your arrangements are correct. If you have specific questions about applying RDOs in your business, please contact the NatRoad office on 1800 272 144 to speak to our HR advisor.
Our previous regional trucking forums in Wodonga and Dubbo were a great success, with the strong attendance from operators keen to learn about upcoming changes to the heavy vehicle national law, particularly the increased focus on safety management systems. Our next forum will be held in Toowoomba on Thursday the 30th of July at Fitzy's Toowoomba. Join fellow operators to stay up to date with HV&L developments, gain practical insights, and connect with others from across the industry. Follow the link in the newsletter to register for Toowoomba Trucking Forum.
For more than 30 years, Gun Freight Transport has built a strong reputation in specialised machinery transport across Australia, earning trust through reliability, long term partnerships, and deep knowledge of the agricultural sector. With a fleet of around 15 trucks, all but two powered by Cummins, the business continues to support customers across the country, transporting agricultural and industrial machinery from ports, manufacturing facilities, and showrooms to dealerships and end users. At the centre of the story is the owner, Shannon Gunn's International Transstar, a truck that holds significant personal value. Purchased 15 years ago and progressively rebuilt over time, the Transstar remains a favourite to drive despite now playing more of a supporting role with the fleet. When its aging N14 Select Plus began showing signs of wear, Shannon initially explored repair options before a discussion with Cummins led to a different solution, a repower with an X15 Euro 3. Read the full story by following the link in the newsletter.
Visit the ATO website to find out more about calculating super for drivers covered by the Road Transport Long Distance Operations Award 2020, when ordinary hours of work are 38 hours per week. In some cases, ordinary hours may be determined as an average of up to 28 consecutive days. Qualifying earnings are defined in the same way as for other employees. You should seek advice if you are unsure how to calculate qualifying earnings for employees when multiple methods are involved in determining the ordinary hours earning base for super. Read more on the ATO website by following the link in the newsletter.
New wage rates and allowances now apply for the first full pay period starting on or after the 1st of July 2026. You could find the specific rates applicable to your employees in the Road Transport Long Distance Operations Award 2020, the Road Transport and Distribution Award 2020, and the Clerks Private Sector Award 2020. Click on the link in the newsletter to download the wage rates and allowances fact sheet.
NatRoad would like to thank Cummins for sponsoring this newsletter.